current day. Tracks and points, but the cars are not. They're from 1998, when the racing was heavy and hard. Everyone had tobacco sponsors, and no one drove high to ride the rail. Back when it was all about raising hell, turning left and praising Dale. Gonna read right where my bitch I ain't ready to. The classic racing style, right to your goodness new. You'll see drivers you remember that you love, and some that you love to hate. See, I was found, gave it racing series NASCAR Heat 5 in 1998.
All right, here we are. NASCAR Heat 5 1998 mod. And we are at Watkins Glen. Road course. Second to last road course of the season. Threw down a 1:12, 2:46 in practice, and then a 1:13, 3:8 in qualifying. And that puts us right smack dab in the middle of field 20th. I bumped it up to 13% in case there's a bunch of cautions here. But hopefully we'll have a pretty good run. Like to see, like to see a good finish here. I think a good finish here would be good for us. So, we're 3 races away from the playoffs. It's this week, next week at Richmond, and then at Daytona on the very last race, where we could see a random winner that punches their way into the playoffs. So, a lot of chances for something crazy to happen, and this is no exception. Someone like Robbie Gordon could get the win here, so we'll see. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call, but we are back, and we're ready here. Hopefully we get a good finish. We got 3 races until the chase, including this one, so a good race here and would go a long way. But you can see up there, lots of people up there. Dick Trickle has been dominant all weekend. Bill Elliott did not have a good practice session. And Ken Schrader, who is tied for the final playoff spot, will have to start at the back. We'll see where Mike Skinner is running. I can tell you this. We passed Mike Skinner in practice, so that ought to tell you how not good he's doing. Turn 1, a huge point of this track. And funnily enough, Bobby Labonte and Ward Burton are the guys we raced with during practice, so that's who's in front of us and behind us here. Jesus, Bobby. All right, so that's not good. So that dropped us from 15th to 27th. But you know what? We'll be patient. We'll take our time. We're not going to overdrive the car. Not going to put ourselves in a tough situation. Well, Skinner, and Ken Schrader cannot be happy about seeing Steve Grissom running out front. Steve Grissom winning would put him in the chase, and he is not in a spot where he would likely qualify based on points. We'll see if Steve Grissom can hold on for 10 laps. But that would be huge. I mean, we did kind of expect to see a potential game changer here, potential winner. We did not expect it to be Steve Grissom, I will say that. I don't remember Steve Grissom being like a road course guy, but maybe he was. Man, that's probably the turn that we're the worst at. We're going to not pit here. I'm fine with the way our tires look. Let's see who did it. I don't know who pitted, though. Somebody in front of us had brought out the caution. Bunching the field back up, and guess who's out front now because of that? Steve Grissom. Could not hold off Jeff Gordon. I mean, we're too high up to really think about pitting now. So, unfortunately, even with 13%, these just take laps off the board. So, see if we can get some spots here on this restart. Shouldn't be many laps left, just a couple. Ricky Rudd leading, coming to the white flag.
Still there. Clear to the right, left side. You got room.
Joe!
Right side.
Joe.
All right, now be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Ready. Two at the line. Left side. All right, you're clear. Stay left. All clear. Left side. Clear left.
Oh no.
Careful. Still there. You got room. You're clear. Left side. Right side. All right, you're clear there. Right side. All right, you're clear. White flag is in the air. Left side. Clear left.
Oh no.
Left side. Clear all around.
Just gotta get through these turns up here in a good way. Protect the inside. And I'll do the same here. I know you can't see my face, but I'm ecstatic to come home fourth in this one. Just an all-out good finish there. Just ran our butts off to get there to that point. Green screen falling down. Just a good race for us. We did not have the fourth best car. We probably could have contended for a win if we were even a smidgen more aggressive there towards the end, but I tightened up real bad and I just wanted to finish in a top 10, top 5 here. So yeah, fourth place here at Watkins Glen. We're more than happy with that. Let's see who led the most laps. Let's see who was the fastest, and let's take a look at the point standings coming out of Watkins Glen. All right, let's take a look at the Watkins Glen results. Had a lot of stuff happening here in this race, as this is a definite shake-up to everything. Ricky Rudd getting his first win of the season. Rudd was pretty well locked into the chase already, the playoffs, but that win really solidifies it, gets him in, gives him some most needed bonus points to kind of put him above that 12th place cutoff line after round 1 of the chase. Dale Jarrett, Jeff Burton, we will come in 4th. We'll take a top 5 today. Jeff Gordon 5th. Joe Nemechek, Steve Grissom, Dave Marcus, top 10 days for these guys. Didn't really look like it helped them out a whole lot in their pursuit of the playoffs. Mark Martin, Ward Burton, Jeff Bodine, Rusty Wallace, Dale Earnhardt, all these guys in the chase. Decent bounce back day for Bobby Hamilton. Terry Labonte, 21st. I think that's his worst finish of the season. Mike Skinner finishing 23rd. Probably not good for his playoff hopes, but thankfully Ken Schrader started last and only got up to 38th. So That'll help him out a ton there. Some guys took some serious hits. Bill Elliott finishing 37th. That's not going to be good for him and his playoff hopes. Ricky Rudd got the fastest lap, and then Steve Grissom led the most laps. Let's go ahead and take a look at the points. Jeff Gordon still out in front. We have bumped ourselves. We're actually up to 7th place here in the points now. We have one more win than Rusty Wallace, so we would get the bump up over him. As you can see over in this, I had the wrong thing pulled up, but that's okay. Just the generic point standings here. So yeah, we're in 7th over Rusty, 20 points behind Dale Jarrett, 25 points behind Jeff Burton. So we could still get up to 5th in the points in the next 2 weeks. I'd say 40 points. Dale Earnhardt probably out of reach as he tries to chase down Terry Labonte for 3rd place in points. Down here at the bottom at the chase, Mike Skidder now takes a pretty good chokehold on it with 441 in the points. And yeah, he's pretty well behind Bobby Hamilton, as it looks like Bodine, Hamilton, Skinner and Hamilton, the only way they could fall out is if we have people win these next 2 races that are not already in the chase, which is not impossible, as we just saw a first-time winner here in Ricky Rudd. So it's not inconceivable that these guys could get in, but still kind of seems like it's down to Skinner and Schrader, and Skinner took a pretty healthy lead over Schrader there. So that is how the chase would be if it started right now. These would be the people in. 9 wins for Gordon. We'll go over how the bonus points will work, but we're going to give out bonus points for wins, top 5s, top 10s, and top 20s, as well as we already got the bonus points for fastest lap and most laps led, so that'll count. But yeah, right after the Daytona race, we'll go, or right before it, I guess, we'll kind of, so that way it doesn't look like I'm making it up on the spot. We'll go over how the chase format will work and how people will be situated when they qualify for the chase. But as we stand right now, we are 7th in points, tied with Rusty Wallace, 3 points ahead of Mark Martin, and 20 points behind Dale Jarrett. A wonderful run of 4th today at Watkins Glen. I'll take that a million times out of a million, especially on a road course. It gives me a smidgen of hope for the Charlotte Roval when it shows up in the chase as the lone road course. But yeah, I felt pretty good. You know, we had a chance to win. I just kind of backed it down and just decided to be real patient. And I think that it wound up probably working out better for us. So yeah, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Just enjoy your YouTube experience. Thank you for watching. We got 2 races to go to the chase. Next week we'll be at Richmond for short track action. Should be a lot of fun. And that'll be next week right here on the NASCAR Heat 5 1998 mod on Allen Farm Gaming. Thanks for watching.